spectral future. Baby, won't you be mine?
Ooh, didn't see you there. I can't do that, I'm sorry, I can't. There is construction going on outside. I can't stop that, obviously. There's loud banging, I don't know what to tell you. Hey guys, what's up? It's Savannah, welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling sassy, I'm feeling like a savage. I'm getting texts, that's a first. Anyways, I today decided, you know what? I miss like talking to you guys. I was on like a little bit of just an inconsistent hiatus and I hated it. For today's video, I decided, you know what? I want to just talk to you guys and spill some tea, maybe see what you guys want to know, and I will answer. So I went on to lovely Twitter and Instagram and I asked you guys to send me in crazy questions, spill the tea, anything goes type questions, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna have some wine because I've literally never been a wine person like in my life, let's just say that. And then I moved out to New York for like the summer and I feel like an adult kind of, so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna have some wine and I think it needs some ice. I'm freezing my hand off. Hypothermia is a thing. Let's get the show on the road, why don't we? I feel like I have my own talk show. Let's start with Twitter since I asked you guys questions there first. Cheers. First question is, how old was I when I lost my virginity and was I ready? So I've talked about this before. I was 17 when I lost my virginity, and for me it was never something when it was like, oh, like I want to wait for the right person. I was never like that. I kind of just wanted to get it over with, if I'm being completely honest. I was like, all of my friends had done it and like, this sounds bad. I was 17 and yeah, I mean, I don't think that I was like not ready. Like it didn't affect me really. Like I woke up the next day and people are like, it changes you. I was not changed. I felt completely the same. So no, I don't wish I waited longer. It really didn't matter to me, but for some people it does, and if it does, then wait, don't do what I did. Next question is, do people who you used to hang out with just use you for your channel, and what do you say with them when you find out? I am someone who I used to want a lot of friends. Like I used to be the type of person where I wanted quantity over quality, and now I'm the complete opposite. I mainly just hang out with like my boyfriend, and I have like 3 girlfriends that are like my go-tos for like anything. They're like my core group of friends, and then I have like a couple friends from high school that I still keep in contact with. Everyone else, like, hasta luego. I would like to think that like I'm a pretty good reader of people's intentions, and so far so good. I really don't tell people about my channel off the bat. Like it's not something I talk about. It's something that like I let them either figure out on their own, or like I just kind of like will casually mention it like somewhere along the way. There was only like one time, and I made a rant video about it, like last summer, and it was this guy that I was like kind of talking to, and all he talked about and like all we would talk about is like the industry, because he was like an up and coming like wannabe something. That's all we would talk about, and I hated it. Because the thing about me is like if I'm hanging out with friends or something, like I typically don't talk about YouTube. Like it's not a topic of conversation that I'll bring up. You would never know I have a YouTube channel if like you didn't know me and like you just came up to me and we started like hanging out. Like you would not know that, like, because I just wouldn't talk about it. And not because I'm embarrassed or anything like that. Like I'm so fucking proud of like us and our family. Like don't even think that. I just don't talk about it. I don't know, I just don't talk about it. So like, but when people find out, I probably had like one person that did, and like they're not in my life anymore. So whoo. Hardest heartbreak. My hardest heartbreak, I don't know. I mean, I'm putting my feet up for this one. My hardest heartbreak, I would say, was like, it was just this ongoing battle. I don't think it was like one time where I was like, I'm heartbroken. Like I was on and off with someone for a long ass time, and in that time like I constantly was getting hurt and fucked over, so I was constantly hurt. Connect the dots. And so yeah, I would say like that was like my worst heartbreak. But like once we finally ended, like I didn't feel it. Like I was not hurt. Like I was not hurt in the ways that I had been priorly by him. Priorly, I don't think that's a word, but okay. That was probably like my worst heartbreak. Top 3 fakest YouTubers. What age is too young? Oh, whoopsie. What age is too young to lose your virginity, in my opinion? If you guys want a whole video on this, like I'd be fine with that, because I feel like there's a lot that goes into this, and like honestly, I feel like no one should be telling you whether or not you should do something or not. I think that if you feel ready, and if you're being safe and you're with someone who you trust, that's like a huge part of it, then I don't see why not. Do I think you should go out and do it at 11? No. I would say like 16, 15, 16, I don't know. I don't want to like tell you guys to go out and like sleep with everyone in the town, but like 15, 16 maybe. I was 17. A lot of my friends were like 16, 15. Some of them were 14. Oop, I dropped my ring. Honestly, it's whenever you feel ready. Like, don't feel pressured. I feel like that's so stupid. Like the pressure of like losing your virginity. Like, first of all, it's no one's goddamn business. Top 3 physical physical aspects that I love about Dane. If you don't know, Dane's my boyfriend. Hey, hi, hello, if you're new here. He has the coolest eyes. Like, and he says my eyes are really pretty, but like his eyes are so pretty. Like they like change between green and blue, and then the middle of them is like this orange. It's so dope. His eyes are so sick. His smile is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like when he really smiles, like it's just like a little kid smile, and it's so cute. I like can't even deal with it. Like the second he smiles, I'm done. His arms, I really like his arms. His arms and like his hand. I'll take his hand and I'll just like put it right here, and I'll like just chill right there on his hand. Like I like his arms and his hand. How many drinks does it take me to pass out? Like 6 or 7. 7 definitely I'm gone, but I'll get drunk like after 4 drinks. 6 drinks I'm like wasted. Definitely don't remember a lot of what I did. How do I feel about the whole Tanacon situation? Well, here's the thing. I was watching so many videos of so many people who went to Tanacon. I didn't go to Tanacon. I went to VidCon. I met some of you at VidCon. It was amazing. My opinion on Tanacon is that it is impossible for anyone, I don't care who they are, to properly conduct an entire event like that in a month. I think that's ridiculous. I think that is crazy. Honestly, like I've watched some of Shane's like videos on it, and I'm just confused. I have a lot of questions as to why, if it's true that she was at the Studio 71 party instead of trying to find a new location and letting the event planner find the new location. It just doesn't make sense to me. A lot of it doesn't make sense to me. Do I think she had any ill will in her heart? No. I think that she wanted to do it for the right reasons. I just feel really bad for the people who went and the people who spent their time and money burning in the sun. I'm just gonna be completely blunt about this. She's not giving enough answers. I know Shane is doing his like documentary thing right now, and maybe she'll come forward later and tell her side. Shane probably is better at executing this than her, but I also feel like it's kind of like hiding in a sense to have Shane cover this whole thing instead of you coming forward and saying what would happen. Granted, she would probably get a lot of shit for it, but to just not have done anything yet or said anything yet, and it's been this long, I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's the best move, personally. Now I'm moving over to Instagram, and we have a bunch on Instagram. All of you guys want to know how old I was when I had sex. I was 17, I was 17, I was 17, I was 17, I was 17. I've said it in so many videos, I was 17. How many people have I hooked up with that I'm still friends with? A decent amount. I mean, we're not like friends. Like I would not talk to them on a daily. I really don't know. I would say like, no, I'm not gonna give you guys my body count, so don't even, not where this is going. I mean, none would I ever be like, yo, like let's like hang out. Friends, like it's not weird, like it's not awkward, you know, like I don't know, but I definitely have a couple where it's like we're chilling, like it's no big deal. What was the name of the guy I first kissed? His name was Dom. And fun fact, when me and Kristen did like I just kind of had a stutter, that was weird. Me and Kristen did our like spill your guts or fill your guts. I said my least favorite ex's name is Dom. Not the same Dom, it was a different Dom. It's like such a, like not the most common name, yet they were, I guess, two pretty, anyways. I don't like to think about those times in my life, okay? Have I ever said I love you to a guy and meant it? Yes, I have a boyfriend of about 9.5 months, and I've said I love you to him. I love him with literally all my heart. I have said I love you to one other guy, and it was like a high school thing. It was like, I think that we were both just really immature at the time and just didn't know what the fuck we were talking about, because we said I love you literally within a week. Let's just put that out there. At that point, you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry. I thought I meant it at the time when I said it to the first one, but I really didn't. Looking back, I didn't. There's like crumbs or something in my wine. I don't know what it is. Do I think it's possible for someone to get into a healthy relationship without truly loving themselves first? Hell fucking no. I have been there. I have tried to get myself into so many relationships because I thought it would make me feel better. I thought that like once someone else loved me, like I would love myself. Bullshit. It doesn't work. You need to love yourself first. You need to accept yourself first. Because at that point, let me explain the timeline. You accept yourself and you love yourself. You understand your worth. Someone else comes along and they can't define your worth for you. I'm gonna go like this instead. Someone else comes along and they can't define your worth for you because you've already set your worth for yourself, because you know what you deserve at that point, because you know how great you are. Someone's gonna come along and treat you the way you deserve to be treated because you're not gonna put up with stupid bullshit anymore. You're gonna have a healthy relationship. That's the end goal. That's how you get there. Bada bing, bada boom. I just solved the world's mystery. What is my #1 alcoholic drink that you know will give me a good, that I know will give me a good time? I really like Moscow Mules. I really like vodka sodas. I really like champagne. I really like champagne. I know I will always have a good time if I'm drinking champagne. That's like my happy drink, but not like sweet champagne. Like, oh no. How is Dane different from the rest of the guys that I've dated? Dane is different from the rest of the guys that I've dated because he actually gives a fuck. Plain and simple. He cares and he loves me for me no matter what. I could look like a literal gremlin. Is that the thing? Chewbacca. Like I could look like the worst thing ever and he would not care. Like he still is going to love me. And he just makes me feel like the most amazing girl in the world. Just makes me feel so loved all the time and so cared for and so respected. He just cares about me. And like that's what I think the missing link was in a lot of my relationships in the past, because they didn't give a fuck about me. They cared about what I would give them, what I could do for them, and X, Y, fucking Z. I do the same for him. I care about him so fucking much. That is a huge difference because, and you completely know, like it's something that's like, you don't even have to like think about it. Like I know Dane cares and I never have to question it. Let's just pour some more wine. Have I ever hooked up with a girl? I have kissed a girl. Girls are amazing and attractive and beautiful. Literally stunning, but I've never had like romantic feelings for a girl. I keep having the hiccups. Have I ever hooked up with someone who wasn't a minor when I was? So they were older than me and I was a minor. I don't think so. I don't know. Probably not. Potentially in like high school when someone was like 18 and I was 17, but I don't remember. Who knows at this point? Alright you guys, my camera's running dead, so I'm gonna cut this video right here. I'm sorry if I got so close to your face. That was probably really uncomfortable. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Savannah. My arm is really sore. I make videos 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. You should subscribe, join the family. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye guys!